If not, YouTube, I got you. Instagram, we got you. I got somebody else in the building. All right, Wicked joined. That's me. All right, so let's get into our first song. We're gonna start with Nicole P, and it's called No Good. All right, this is by Nicole P, and it's called No Good. Let us know if you like, love it, or lose it.
Yeah, listen, let me call you back.
You make me fall so deep. Oh, what your love packs on me.
This is the iAS Live Music Review Special Edition. We listening to Nicole P. To go live from your phone.
Okay. When I watch a good girl go bad, now a good girl went bad. Yeah, they gotta learn not to mess with me.
We got Liddy Marketing in the building. Liddy Marketing. All right, Juan Valdez. We see you. We see you. We listening to Nicole P. What's this called?
You got the paper? I gave you a paper.
No Good. No Good.
It's right there.
I see it. Okay. All right.
No.
Chill out. You know we on schedule.
So what happens when they get here? We have no more music.
Engineer is starting y'all in the background already. All right, Liddy Marketing. He said he likes it. It's Liddy. All right, this is Nicole P. It's called No Good.
So tell us, Liddy.
He said it's Liddy. He likes it. All right, Liddy Marketing said he likes it. Got you. That's Nicole P. R&B. Maybe her and Juan Valdez can do a track together. You're my co-host. We need to go live.
I was letting him know, don't call me on his phone.
Alright, so that's Nicole P. That's called No Good. Alright, so let's give it up for Nicole P. I thought it was mixed well. I like the approach. I definitely like the delivery on the track. Very soft, very smooth, easygoing. This is the type of song you definitely play in a lounge. I think it's a go. I like it. No Good. Nicole P. Liddy Marketing says he like it. The Real Marky 3 is in the building. He's got a thumbs up on it. Real Marky 3. What's up, Chief? All right. HIE in the building. Thank you for joining us. This is a special episode, a special taping of the iAS Live Music Review. One guest who flew in and the next that's here in the city that is joining him. So, we're just waiting for them to arrive. Keep it moving. We're going to listen to the next song, and it is called Blessed. Blessed. All right, from the Ghetto Rev. Let us know if you like it, love it, or lose it. And then let us pray.
Forgive me for my wrongs. Keep blessing me, be strong.
I got you.
Give me the strength to move on. Wrongs past, she was laid to rest. So many times cried, but I'm still a mess. I'm still alive, so I feel blessed. I'm so tired, I got real stress.
We got Q Bang in the building.
I know I'm though, deep songs. Then the road to the top long, but I still feel blessed. I said I still feel blessed. Then the road to the top long, but I still feel blessed. The ones that thought was gonna ride with me or riding on, though we was on. Then the road to the but I still feel blessed. Man, it must be crazy, thinking that day. Don't stop me, double me, on any given day. You on my way, you gon' get an ambulance ride on me. Acting like you gon' slide on me. I ain't around, but you lied on me. You was living my OG. It was supposed to be you and me. We was peers, homie, for years, homie.
Hey, y'all, we going live. This is a special taping of the iAS Live Music Review episode. I'm your host, Wicked. We're listening to Ghetto Rap, Blessed. We got some guests from Brussels, UK coming in, flying in. So we had this special taping for y'all. Here you go.
Where am I going with this?
It's showing whatever you show.
Found out I got fake homies, yeah, the devil will test. Going to another level,
And it needs to be turned this way. That's why I can't be like that. It needs to stay like that.
Like I'm going in cardiac arrest.
We listening to
I still got love through the
Ghetto Rap, Blessed. iAS Live Music Review.
Out you, I'm blessed. Almost past you was laid to rest. So many times cried, but I'm still a mess.
Oh, Real Marky 3 said he know no rap. Alright.
Real stress. The ones that thought was gonna ride with me, or ride no.
Q Bang in the building. Thank you for joining us. Special edition. Special taping.
I said I still feel blessed.
Let me get it. Take it off the charger.
Long, but I still feel blessed. The ones that thought was gonna ride with me, or ride no. Though people some of me stand the road to the top long, but I still feel ain't nobody feeling how you live your life. Play it, it's your life. Who gon' take care of your kids in life? Homie, this your life. Who's to blame for why you living right? Sister, this your life. You ain't living right. Better switch your life before you miss your life. Ain't nobody fit now. You live your life. Play it, it's your life. Who gon' take care of your kids in life? Homie, this your life.
I need to get back to it.
Living right. Sister,
Hit the white dot.
you ain't living right. Switch your
Then
life.
look for Facebook.
Miss your life. My love's unconditional, but my time's on the ritual.
It paused. Alright, y'all.
Catch that sign, I'll get ready to you. Since October, my whole cold.
Yeah.
Mama gone.
Liddy Marketing says he likes it.
Time's over. Wrong lane, getting ran over. Knock him down and I stand over. God's plan, I'm in shoulders. Get a rep, the devil dispose of this God's house. I did the foreclosure. You still catch these 4 boulders over bread and butter, high kosher. Damn the road to the top, lonely, but I still feel blessed. Long was past, she was laid to rest. So many times cried, but I'm still a mess. I'm still alive, so I feel blessed. On the soul tired, I got real stress. The ones that thought was gonna ride with me, or ride on, though we was homies. Damn the road to the top long, but I still feel blessed.
I still feel blessed.
Damn the road to the top long, but I still feel blessed. The ones that thought was gonna ride with me, or ride on, though we was homies. Damn the road to the top long, but I still feel blessed. Lower times have been the worst thing ever been on my life.
Yeah, this is a dope track. I like this.
You know, I still
Alright,
feel
Marky
blessed.
3 said that's his man.
And I got
Rev. He said his album is dope. Alright, we got Cena Tech Flizzy joined us on Instagram. Thank you for tuning in live. This is the iAS Live Music Review. We just listened to Ghetto Rev. And that was called Blessed. Alright? So the Ghetto Rev and that was Blessed. Alright, give it up. Give it up. Alright, I definitely like it. We got some great feedback in the building about it. Yo, Sino Tech Flizzy, we see you on Instagram. Thank you for joining us. Dude, this is the iAS Live Music Review. We review music from artists worldwide of all genres. Thank you, Marky 3. Yes, Marky 3 said definitely dope. Give us a call, 347-920-3842. Why are you whispering? Engineera in the building! Alright, talk up. They know you. They know you, Engineera. What happened? It's too early. It's way early. It's way early.
Ain't no drinks.
Ain't none? It should be some.
No.
It should have sprinkled in. I mean, everybody else does, okay? Let's not talk about the regular day in today's house, okay? So either way, Marky 3, give us a call, 347-920-3842. Flexi, give us a call, 347-920-3842. If you joined us, let us know if you like it, love it, or lose it.
Call Rev and tell Rev to call. I want to talk to Rev.
Ghetto Rev.
I want to talk to Ghetto Rev.
Let's talk to Ghetto Rev. Marky, you said you know him. Liddy, I think you mentioned you know him. Let's get Ghetto Rev on the phone. Because he still feels blessed, right? Alright, so
I feel blessed when I listen to that. That track is deep.
It is deep. It's very deep, and it's chill.
Yeah.
And it's mixed right. And it's mixed right. It sounds well, just like Nicole P. We just heard. What was it? No Good. Very clean, smooth, seductive. All right. So, guys, it's the iAS Live Music Review. We're gonna get to the next track. The next track we are going to play. This is called When You're Alone. iAS Live Music Review. Let us know if you like it, love it, or lose it. Market 3 said he'll be right back. Liddy Marketing, thank you for staying with us. Flizzy, give us a call. Let us know if you like it, love it, or lose it. This is the iAS Live Music Review. You are listening now to who?
Last night some shit didn't happen.
This is it. I was trying to avoid it. Oh my God.
Don't know why you lie so much. Wanna know who she is about me. And I'm
Shout out to Billy Dynamite for the shirt.
if you can't treat me right, then it's time I say goodbye. Boy, you got me thinking of who you out here loving, who you out here fucking. 'Cause it's not me, no. You saying it's nothing, no. I'm not really trusting you, 'cause you got me thinking about what you do when you're alone. What do you do when I'm not at home? When you're alone.
We listening to Artica Tiara. When You're Alone, like it, love it, or lose it.
When you're alone. When you're alone. Last night I packed all your shit up.
Somebody moving. Involuntary.
That shit did it smoothly.
Last night I packed all your shit up. Oh,
Tell us if you like it, love it, or lose it. This is Artica Tiara.
give us some more song.
Yeah.
When I'm alone, what do you do when you're alone? When you're alone.
All right. Let's give it up. Let's give it up. Let's give it up. That was Artica Tiara, and that was called, we got Harry M. Watson in the building. Thank you, Harry M. Watson, for joining us. This is the iAS Live Music Review Special Taping Special Edition. We just heard Artica Tiara, When You're Alone. Let us know if you like it, love it, or lose it. We got some R&B singers in the building. So, what did you think? She actually wrote the track. She did the vocals on the track. She's a lovely, lovely artist. Very kind, very humble. That goes a long way. It goes a very long way. We were dealing with some artists earlier in the week who were a little, I guess, I don't know what was going on, okay? But the idea is when you disagree with something and you don't like something, there is a way to say it. Being rude, nasty, and disrespectful is not cool, and word travels. So if you're going to be the type of artist that can't control your temper and you can't communicate effectively with people who you're trying to branch out to and network with, maybe you need to consider being behind the camera or something.
Oh no, they
I
should
don't
just
know.
write a song about it like she did. Or do a poetry piece. Because she said very calmly,
She did say it calmly. I
very
packed all your shit up.
respectfully.
Very-
that's why I packed all your shit up.
Yeah.
Okay?
She did. She did. And you gotta respect it, okay? You gotta respect it. So you extend the respect that you want, right, guys? Who do I have in the building? We got Artie Cordell in the building. Artie! All right, we got a lot of people in the building. This is a special taping of the iAS Live Music Review. We've got some special guests joining us. I don't know the delay, but they will be here. They will be here. All right, so we're going to get into the next track. Give us a call, guys. 347-920-3842. Ladybug should be tuned in. Ladybug should be tuned in. Ladybug busy, though. Ladybug is actually doing something right now, so she can't be tuned in. But she will be here next episode, guys, all right? So I'm going to play the next track. And it is called Actions and Reactions by Little Legend. Like it, love it, or lose it, guys. You see Lisa? Lisa's right here. Or Linda.
All these actions and reactions, you rolling out, they start hacking. You making moves, they start clapping. That's just the way that things happen. There is no time to be lacking. No. All these actions and reactions. All these actions and reactions, you rolling out, they start hacking. You making moves, they start clapping. That's just the way that things happen. There is no time to be lacking. No. All these actions and reactions. All them actors that be acting, all they do is be chatting. They hope I stop rapping. They wish that happens. No, that ain't gon' happen. They try harder to pull when they see you get higher. I ain't no dummy, I see you a liar. They can be water when you be on fire, but I ain't gon' stop building up my empire. All these actions don't need attention, just react. But the difference from me and him is I'ma make mine. I'll put it in time. I'm ready to shine.
Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here.
Right now,
All right.
would you like some close to a tea?
You want anything to see?
But don't support when you drop the tape. Wanna hang when you elevate. I'ma stay on top cause I levitate. Actions will escalate. The haters might forget to hate. Them real fans might forget to wait. I won't make you regret the trust. Cause I'm all about my business. And with my grind there is no limit.
Still got the tint on my list.
The way I'm acting, baby.
Oh, transition?
All these actions and reactions, you rolling up, they start hacking. You making moves,
So I can't put this sideways because the way it's sitting on. Are you guys gonna go live on yours? On Facebook?
All these actions and reactions.
So we have a mouse there, and
You rolling up, they start hacking.
we'll get another one.
They start clapping. That's just the way that things happen. There is no time to be lacking.
So we got three. We got
reactions.
one, alright, so we'll talk to that.
Okay.
And then this is my people on Instagram. Alright, IG, they in the building. They in the building. They in the building.
You got Wi-Fi.
Yes. So engineer is gonna hook you up with the Wi-Fi.
Okay.
Alright, so that was Little Legend Actions and Reactions. Alright, tell us if you like it, love it, or lose it. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is what we've been waiting for. We have two gentlemen in the building. Alright? Two gentlemen in the building. If you haven't gotten your pencils, papers, crayons, paint brushes, ashes, I don't know, some people, do finger art. I have no idea what it is, alright? But whatever it is, whatever you do, get your phone, your tablet, if you're at your desktop, you're about to take notes. Serious information is about to be shared, alright? Guys, you are tuned into the iAS Live Music Review. We want to thank you so much for tuning in with us. If you have stage fright, then you need to be a ghostwriter. Let's work on licensing.
is
K in the building. We got the
Justin
BX in
Lloyd,
the
my
building.
boy, is in
We
the
got
building.
NYC
G Waters in the building. Give a shout out to G Waters in the
G
building.
Waters in the building. We got Connecticut in the building. Q Banger in the building. This is behind the scenes action right here. Alright, this is the iAS Live Music Review. We have our special guests in the building that have finally joined us, and we are so thankful to have them here. This is a special taping of the iAS Live Music Review, and we did this especially for them. They are in the city, here in the States to, what are you guys here for? What are you here for?
I'm just here.
You just
Mike is
He's like, I'm just here. I'm just
visiting
here.
us from the UK.
But you're here.
We're having a project meeting about
Yes.
something that we've got in the. We
In
might
the future, yep.
expand
Okay.
on later on. But,
Okay.
but really, I'm just hanging for a few days.
All right, so he's hanging for a few days, and he definitely made time to stop in to see us, and we are so very
I'm
grateful.
here because I'm here.
And we're glad that you're here because you're here. All right, can you give us a little information about who you are, where you're from?
I'm Mike Ashley. I'm from Bristol, UK. Flown in yesterday. I've been supporting independent soul music for a long time. Long time. I used to do events in New York called the Indie Soul Mixer.
Okay.
We did 10 of those. Marko was instrumental in putting some of them together. I travelled to New York. This is my 17th visit to New York since 2001. I worked that out yesterday.
Okay, all right.
I go to Atlanta quite a bit as well, so I just keep in touch with artists and stuff. I support them through what I do in the UK, which can be, they started off being a website. I don't
Okay.
do so much there anymore. I do some events, but not much.
And when you
I
say
use
you
that-
do events, what exactly are you doing with events? Are you
just-
hosting them? Are you putting them together?
yeah, if an independent artist wants to come to the UK or I know they're in the UK, then I try and sort of use that and do something with them and utilise the fact that they're there and kind of help them out. And
So
do
are you
something
able
with
to
them.
put them like in some lounges or in places where they can actually perform?
A
or-
little bit. I kind of tend to leave that to the guys that do that all day and every day, really. Although
Okay.
what I do is because I kind of know them through what I do, I try and help them and open a few doors for them, point them in the direction of the right promoter or the right radio station. And if I can get them to come to do a little gig for me, then that happens as well.
Let me just, and this is our term, dumbing it down for them a little bit. He's the man that you need to check if you want to go to the UK and you're actually serious about your brand. He has connections that he can help you with and put you into positions where you, again, get more exposure and, again, get your brand out of the States. Get your brand overseas, across the pond, right? So,
But that was good.
thank you so very much.
In addition to that, I do radio stuff and internet radio.
Okay.
I put a lot of that on hold for the moment, and the only show I'm doing currently is for Marko's radio station.
Okay, all right.
But I that's not to say I'm not going to be doing UK radio as well. I'm just taking a little bit of a break. I just needed a bit of a
a
refresh
breather.
time. Bit of a
Okay,
breather
so how long will your break be for?
until I decide it ends.
Okay, gotcha. I got you.
I'm enjoying a little bit of free time at the moment.
Okay, and free time, you know what? Free time is so rare and few. So when you do get it, yes, enjoy, live your life. And again, we're so very, very happy to have you here. So you said you were working with the project with Marko?
Yeah.
Okay, so Marko, what is this project? Because this is the 17th time that Mike is here. So it's
We're
he's
getting
here
right
for a
into it.
reason. Yeah, right, let's get into
We're
it.
getting right into it.
So I'm gonna-
Well, should I introduce myself first?
Oh, you know what? Let's get right
This,
to it. Yes.
this man is the architect.
The architect.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
that's a name that I guess I've taken on recently. So My company is called Enjoy Enterprises. We produce a number of shows and events featuring independent artists around New York City and really throughout the country.
So name the platform again is called?
The company is Enjoy Enterprises.
Enjoy Enterprises.
Yeah, and then out of that we have our internet radio station, which is called rhythmandsoulradio.com.
Rhythmandsoulradio.com, guys. Rhythmandsoulradio.com. Okay.
It's a 24-hour internet-only radio station. It's like listening to regular radio just on the internet.
Okay.
We have a number of shows, including Mike's show, Soul Freedom. We have shows like Musical Pathways. We have shows like like the different ISB radio, which used to be ISB radios, now retrofitted radio.
Okay.
We have a number of shows that range from Americana music to hip hop to talk programming.
And give them that site again.
Rhythmandsoulradio.com.
Rhythmandsoulradio.com, guys. Okay.
And our major.
And how does an artist submit?
They submit music. They submit it usually directly to me. And my email address again is Marko.
Go slow for them.
Yep.
Okay,
Marko,
go slow.
That's
go
Marko
slow.
with a K.
Marko with the K.
At Enjoy Enterprises. Enjoy with an I.
Okay.
So Marko with a K. Enjoy with an I. Marko at enjoyenterprises.com.
Great.
All
Okay.
right.
So, guys, if you want to submit your music, you can submit it through the email that Marko just gave you. That's Marko with the K. All right. And is there a criteria? Is there anybody going through the music? Do you guys just play anything? Does it need to be clean? Can it be a dirty version?
We prefer clean versions, but it doesn't have to be.
Okay.
We are internet, so there's no, there's no censors.
FCC.
Yeah, there's no FCC that tells us. But we do, go through the music, and our only real criteria is that it's good music. One of the things that we do, and we prided ourselves on, is we focus on independent artists. We do play some of the mainstream commercial artists, but it's kind of like a blend. So if you look at a percentage, it's probably 70-30 or 80-20 independent to commercial artists.
Okay,
in terms of what we play. And then we also, out of that, do a number of different events, which is what Mike was referring to in terms of him being here and us talking about some of the projects that we're working on, one of which is some events that we'll be doing during the South by Southwest Festival coming up in March.
All right. So South by Southwest, I know that usually they'll have various shows going on. And are you guys putting something together? So you're going to have your own event featured at the South by Southwest.
We'll have our own event that is produced by Enjoy Enterprises, broadcast live on rhythmandsoulradio.com.
Oh, that is going to be so dope. Wait a second. I got to get that information. Okay? I definitely got it. Now, is that part of what Mike is here for as well?
Yes.
Okay. So
we're working out, some of the parameters.
Yeah, because that needs to be done a year in advance.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, at this point, it's about 5 months. But, but we actually did it. We did South by Southwest this year in March of 2018.
Okay.
So we'll be going back in March of 2019 to expand. The important thing, you are either already going to South by Southwest and you've made that your plan, or you are thinking about going and you're not looking for someone to pay for your way.
Right. Let's clap for that.
We're not sponsoring anybody. We're only sponsoring ourselves. That's all we can do. We all taking care. Once you get there, we'll have the band set up. We'll have the venue. We'll have all that other stuff. We're broadcasting live, all of that. But you do have to get there. You have to get your accommodations. You have to already be going to South by Southwest or planning to go and say, hey, I'd like to be able to perform. It's very difficult to perform with South by Southwest.
Right.
So this is something that we've created as an opportunity, and we did it last year, so we can have something outside of the South by Southwest banner, but still a part of South by Southwest.
So this is more or less like if an artist is really grinding, you're providing a platform out of state for them to be a part of.
At one of the biggest conventions, the biggest music
but they
festivals
have
in
to
the
be
country.
so interested in being there that they pay their own way get their own accommodations, and we gonna get on that. You gonna give us the information.
Yeah.
We're gonna get on that.
Yes.
That's dope.
Yeah.
You can't ask for more.
Absolutely. I mean, it's a great opportunity. It's a lot of networking. It's South by Southwest is an amazing opportunity for independent artists to do your thing. And again, this is an opportunity to if you can't perform, because there's a whole process to apply to perform as an official South by Southwest showcasing artist.
Right.
So what happens? What's the first step?
Do that? Huh?
What's the first step?
The first step to apply to perform as an official South by Southwest artist, you go to southbysouthwest.org and you go to the application. They have an application form that you can fill out, and I believe at this point it's like $55 to apply.
So that's being serious, because if you're not serious, you're not going to pay $55.
Right.
Right. So then you can weed people out by that and know who's really on their A game or not.
We've got Clayton Bryan in the building.
Clayton Bryan, what's good?
Clayton, what's going on, Clayton?
Yes, he said
Clayton has new music. Clayton just released a new single.
Yes, he did.
See,
Yes,
we're paying attention, Clayton. You got to send us the music.
Running with the Wild Horses?
No, no, it's another song.
Oh, okay, because I saw the cover. All right, all right.
Clayton got to send that music though.
Clayton, send your music. You heard the email.
Send that music so we can put it in rotation.
All right now, so you guys hear it. They're giving you the information. It's legitimate. If you're an artist and you're really serious about your brand, you know about South by Southwest. Nobody's telling you anything new. But if you don't know, then know this: it is a very major platform to be at. And if you can hit a stage there, then absolutely, it's where you need to be. And look, we've got someone here who's providing that alleyway, that avenue.
And even that as representative of the communities in Austin, because there's a huge African American, Latin American community in Austin that is underrepresented at South by Southwest and with the events of South by Southwest. So another reason is why we're looking to do more as a part of that, to show who we are. We've connected with a number of different like-minded folks who are also doing events there that we'll be talking more about, and again why we're planning some of the things that we're doing. So as you hear more about some of our broadcasts and some of the things we broadcast from, they're all part of the connection of what we're building.
Now, are you guys charging artists to hit your stage?
Nope.
Say that one more time. I asked them if they're charging the artists to hit the stage.
That's never something that we've done. And I should mention, by the way, we talk about Mike Ashley coming from the UK and the Indie Soul Mixer, because we kind of glossed over that. The Indie Soul Mixer is something that was extremely important for 10 years, really 10 plus years, for artists to be able to come and be in a space with like-minded artists and perform and be able to be heard by other artists, but by other producers, by other independent record labels, by radio stations like myself. And so, Mike and I have been working together for a number of years. We incorporated one of our events called The Rendezvous that became an official event of the Indie Soul Mixer Weekend. And that kind of is the genesis of us doing some events now in Austin for South by Southwest. It became the genesis of us working together and Mike doing a show on rhythmandsoulradio.com. He was one of our first radio shows that we started. When I started the internet radio station, Mike was one of the first shows that we had on, and coming from the UK, so it gave us a lot of legitimacy. And Mike is definitely the man in the UK. So
he said he's definitely the man.
He sells me better than I sell myself.
He's definitely the man. Now, if you're going to the UK, if you think you're going to be going to the UK, you need to try to reach out to Mike to see how he can help you and point you in the right direction.
Say this is for the reasons that Marko's just given us, the reason why I've retained Rhythm and Soul Radio, because we've gone back a long way.
Long time.
Marko has supported my events in New York. I've supported his events here as well, and we've cross-fertilised events. Yep. We use each other. We use artists that I bring into town to play at Marko's, and vice versa. So we worked closely together for a long time now.
Wow, this is amazing. This is amazing. We were talking about that earlier before you guys arrived, about professionalism amongst artists and even people behind the scenes. Whereas even you may have some discontent, somebody may not like your music, somebody may not like your performance, and there's a way to express that, there's a way to give your feedback, there's a way to ingest that and then come back around and turn it around, and it's about a level of professionalism where you're building bridges, and networking, and those bridges keep continuing to rotate and bring in new business, new avenues throughout the years. So building a relationship and maintaining it is definitely something that all artists need to
And
consider.
I've retained relationships with a lot of the people that come up through Indie Soul Mixer. Indie Soul Mixer started when I was reviewing products when independent soul was kind of new and rare and raw and people didn't know what they were doing. And I developed a website and I was reviewing it in the UK, and I was coming across to New York to connect with these guys because they were easy to connect with. It was harder, I won't say impossible, it was harder to connect with the major labels that were around at the time. So I connected with the independent artists, and it got to a point where I was seeing so many I couldn't fit them all in.
Right.
So I arranged a gathering around a significant birthday of mine, and it became apparent that some of the artists didn't even know each other, and it was bizarre for me to come breathing from the UK and introduce New York artists to each other.
New York artists, right.
But they hadn't had the opportunity to go and see the people, they hadn't had the opportunity to collaborate, so there was collaboration on lots of different levels. An artist might have just needed a drummer or a producer or some information about mastering a CD, but he could come to our events and get that information just by networking and talking. So our buzzwords for the event was networking, collaboration, performance. Performance was, in the initial ones, it was secondary almost, but obviously artists are artists, so artists want to perform, so we had to add that to the platform.
We were also touching on that earlier as well. We had an artist that just played, his name is Ghetto Rev, and we had some people in the room on Instagram and independent artists, and they're saying, oh, I know Ghetto Rev, oh, that's my man. So it's good to hear where your history is saying where, you know, I come from, you know, overseas, and I'm introducing people who live right around each other to each other, and now we're at a stage where independent artists are networking, especially underground, and actually building and working with one another. So that's really good to hear. Engineer?
Well, artists normally fight each other to claim who's better than. And there's no need for that because there's a lane for everybody. There's many programs, you know, from cartoons to commercials to music, that you don't have to fight each other. You can embrace each other, help each other, and travel as you go on your journey.
I mean, that's one of the things we said at the beginning. It was because it was very fragmented at the front end. I'm not saying it's not fragmented now, but at the very start it was really fragmented, and it was a question of saying, and we had key speakers at our events, people like Eric Roberson, Gordon Chambers, Terry Bello, Kevin Harewood, Marco Nobles, and part of the ethos behind the whole thing was, if one of us grows, we all grow.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
That's the Motown thing. Everybody went on the same bus.
But it's the truth.
I mean, you know, but artists, you know, some of them go off and do their own thing, and they don't, you know, they don't feed back so much.
This transitions over to any profession that you're in. Any profession, it doesn't matter. You can be in a retail store, right? If everybody is pulling their part and playing their position, then overall the store is successful. When everybody starts to drop, that's not my job, I'm not doing this, I'm not going to do that. That's when businesses
it applies
close.
across the board.
Let me just say something. Mark and I were talking about this on the way over here. We were talking about there's a market for sort of revival tours, and they replicate what they did back in the day. It's got a market, and it's, you know, it's moderately entertaining, and it does a thing. But I've got much more respect for people like sort of Roy Ayers or George Clinton, who are still going out doing their thing, but they bring in new music. I saw George Clinton recently. He had a full-on horn section, all young kids. He had 3 or 4 rappers, all young kids. He had his
his granddaughters
in the band,
sing background.
and he had about 15 people on the stage. They still did the Parliament Funkadelic thing,
right?
But he still embraced new music and new artists. And
he's doing his own, and he just released 2 new albums himself, and you know, as a Parliament Funkadelic.
Roy Ayers does the same thing. He embraces independent artists and uses that. So I've got much more respect for people doing something like that than somebody just replicating something that they did back in the 80s or 90s or whatever.
Well, you know what? That now. That's my segue into independent artist live music review. All right, guys. So we are now going to get some professional ears. All right, more professional ears. Okay. So we're gonna listen to.
Before we do that, sorry, can we just shout out some people back home?
Absolutely.
We've got Claudia watching.
Claudia.
Hey.
Matthew.
Tracy.
Tino. Nick England.
In the building.
Sean Truman.
Mr. Truman.
Mr. Johnny Stellar. Leroy Anthony.
Thank you for joining the iAS Live Music Review.
Les Edwins. Dave Rawson. Simone. Lady Bird in Paris. Clifford Frazier.
Lady Bird.
See, told you.
Alex.
Mike is the man.
Rick White. He's over here. Darian Dean.
Darian. Notes from the journey. The new second part of the
Carol, Katina, Leon Beale.
All right, you got people in the building. All right now.
Chris Bloodworth, Eddie Hubbard, and Battery Glanville. So a whole heap of people. Thanks for joining us.
All right, thank you for joining us.
So, live music
invite
review.
the UK to listen in on this music too, and love it or lose it.
Again, what we're doing is reviewing music from artists worldwide of all genres, of all types, and we ask you to tell us if you like, love, or tell the artist to lose it. That means go back in the live, do it over, think about it. Go again, right? All right, so we're good?
Good.
All right, if you want to give us a call, 347-920-3842. And if you want to submit music, you can always send your music to iasmusicsubmit@gmail.com. All right, guys?
All right.
So we are going to listen to, it's called Run It. Okay?
Okay.
Run It.
Well, run it then.
Run It.
Playing.
I got you.
I'm not on Wi-Fi. I'd rather be on Wi-Fi.
So can we help you get on Wi-Fi?
You know what? I need to get
I'm switching off for a second and try to get the Wi-Fi. Back on. Hey.
I need to get my plug out of my bag. It doesn't plug on my phone. Bag is heavy. Yeah, my laptop is heavy. That's why. Is there another?
All right, tell us if you like, love it, or lose it. This is called Run It. Run It. All right, so that was called Run It. So we stress to artists that when you send your music, you should also tag your music or include your artist name, maybe the producer.
I was going to ask about that because you didn't say who it was. Okay, all right.
Well, it's one of those situations.
All right.
Okay, they didn't tag their music. We have a gentleman like you on the platform, and then that's when you lose opportunities. Okay, so maybe they want to know who you are. Maybe they want to search you up. Maybe if you provided some type of social media info, we could let them know who you are.
So we don't know who that was?
We don't know.
Okay.
No. Well, did you like it? Love it?
I kind of liked it. I like the feel and the vibe.
Yeah, I like the feeling vibe. The vocals need to be stronger. Though.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah.
Vocals need to be so. You want to hear what they're singing.
Right.
It's kind of lost in the mix a little bit.
Okay.
But overall it was good. Overall it was cool.
Okay.
It was cool.
All right.
I won't say lose it. You know, I'm leaning towards like it.
Yeah, I'm in the middle on that one.
Yeah.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, they like it. Kinda. All right.
Yeah, kinda. There you go.
All right. They didn't say lose it, but they. All right. All right. So we'll get to the next track. The next track is called.
Clayton agrees.
It's called Selassie I Gimme, and the artist is Mbella Endele.
Mbella Endele.
Yeah, he's out of California.
Let's get it. Come on now. I am out abstract butterfingers. Let's get it. Come on now. I am out. So black is the way I'm gonna get it on all the lovers. And it all bitches ain't the niggas flexible. It's like a giant to a midget. Ain't David, I'm not the lie, so you ain't letting no witness. We out here working in the club, being broke is the intentions of life. I'm trying to live it.
Oh, conversion.
Born in the 90s, Brazil, the road twin. I hustle so grimy, you real tough. I'm a black boy, diamond in the rub. Have a man, you
Let us know if you like it, love it or lose it.
Trinity, make the rules all love, big us to abstract. But a thing does be blessed to feel like a preacher. I can touch you if you linger, so keep the need to go. That's how it is in Chicago, where the wind blows. You know that he ain't go.
The artist is from Chicago, the producer is from California. I'm Bella.
Created this. I thought you said it was going to be a reggae player.
Right? That's what I thought.
I was expecting that too.
That's what I thought.
You said that.
The mix could be stronger.
Very strong.
The mix could be stronger on that.
Yeah.
It's a little muddy, but I do like it.
Yeah, yeah.
like the vibe.
And it's
The swing
dated-
is nice.
The tag is 2017. So I thought it was okay.
Oh, by the way, I'll also give a quick shout out because Darian shouted me out also. So shout out Darian Dean, shout out Tim in the Bronx here, shout out Ray Caviano, RFC Records. They have released.
He's been reaching out as well to
Yeah,
the
he's
UK,
released
so,
a new project from Change. So
Okay.
Change,
Yeah.
hit or miss. So you make sure you check out new music from Change, where Luther Vandross started. The first time we heard Luther Vandross, really his voice was with Change. So Change is back.
Wow.
The
All
whole
right.
new album. So check out Ray Caviano.
You know what? You just put me on the side. I mean, I'm going to be looking for it, and I'm going to check it out because I like real music, and Luther is my man, was my man. So,
You should be listening to my show.
Yeah.
Well,
You'll be listening to Rhythm and Soul Radio. and
well,
Soul
then
Food.
I am going to be listening to Rhythm and Soul Radio.
That's
I
right.
will,
That's right.
absolutely, absolutely, because I really I love R&B, I love soul music, and I love to just chill, relax. Though I'm a hip hop artist and I love hip hop as well, I channel R&B, soul music. All right, so we're gonna get into our next track.
Chris didn't like it. I'm
Chris
sorry to say.
didn't like it.
Thank you, Chris.
Thank you, Chris. All right.
Ty Cause is in the building.
Ty
Alright.
Causey. Alright, Ty Causey. I'm gonna go live again.
Connie Williams and Mama
See how long
Soul.
with-
All right,
Hey,
Mama Soul.
has made it.
Clayton
Okay.
Bryan
Mama
said,
Soul is part of the Rhythm and Soul Radio
Johnny
family.
Marks and LaSonia.
The Sonia Gunter.
Gunter.
Pass me that.
Marcus Hayes.
I was good.
It's
A whole
gonna
bunch of you. If I missed anybody, I'm sorry.
Okay,
but
let me-
thanks for watching.
All right, so we're
Yeah.
gonna get to our next track, and this one is called "Crazy," and it's by Sewell or Sewell, Sewell.
I don't know if it'll let you.
It might not. Will it?
No, you gotta turn it back up. You gotta turn it.
Oh yes, you're gonna put it on and then turn it.
You said the same shit to her.
Turn it.
You said that I am your world. You cheating ass nigga. How the fuck you figure that I would stay?
You need to stop.
We had in the studio. I just need a
It's frozen.
wondering who I am. She looking at me. I know who she is. She don't know I exist. I'm looking at her. She don't
Somebody
know
just
how
jumped in and it was but it's frozen.
last night in the
This is the iAS Live Music Review. Let us know if you like it, love it or lose it.
taking me out of my element, taking me out of my zone.
Let's try again.
You know what? You can put yours here and put ours there. You can put yours here.
We are on again.
Yeah, you gotta put it here.
Oh, you put it right there.
My shooter, my rider, my homie provider.
There we go.
I love how you fuck it, you love how
You gotta hold it a little. Yeah.
When I get the mic.
enough of my star.
Here's the mic.
Yeah, we gotta rotate.
Here's the back and forth. All right.
But we're here, and our final cut we're there.
There we
And we have our angles.
So it's sort of
So we're good.
How about you?
All right, so
Listen,
this is
you're not in yours though, right?
I'm not in mine.
crazy. I see well. What do we think? Like, love, or lose it? Well, we did more talking than listening, so that says a lot.
We did.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
But it was. I mean, it was cool. It was. That mid tempo vibe. It was. It was okay. But it didn't make me. It didn't like grab me.
Even when she started cursing.
Well, that kind of helped throw me the other way. Actually, it grabbed me, but it kind of threw me the other way. Because if you're gonna curse in the music, it's gotta have a real purpose. It's kind of like comedy. If you're gonna curse, it's gotta have a particular effect. You gotta have a real. It's gotta really mean something. Just not randomly.
All right. Well, that was Sewell, and that was kind of crazy.
All right, Sewell.
So we'll get to the next track. We're gonna listen to a guy and a girl, and
See if it play out.
starting off nice. All right.
Yeah. Here we go. Hey.
This is the iAS Live Music Review. Let us know if you like, love, or lose it.
What will it take just to love you? Said anything you want, boo, I got you. And if you want the proof, in my heart you find the truth. For
We got some likes. Yeah.
Good likes on this
I
one.
want you to see you're my destiny. Every time I close my eyes, you're next to me. Visions of you holding and caressing me. Ooh. Baby, I got feelings for ya. Don't you know I adore ya? Beautiful, I'm waiting for you. Baby, I got feelings for ya. Don't you know I adore
But not
ya?
with iAS.
Beautiful, I'm waiting for. I'm meant to kiss your lips. You're hotter than the flames, burning up the fire. Call me like the rain, still you set my soul on fire. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Still I wanna share these words with you. Baby, I got feelings for ya. Don't you know I adore ya? Beautiful, I'm waiting for you. Baby, I got feelings for ya. Don't you know I adore ya? Beautiful, I'm waiting for you.
All right.
All right. I like that. I like anything that's going to sound different. So
Okay.
the only disadvantage that Run It had and the last song right before this is that it has a very commercial sound. It sounds like a lot of other stuff you're going to hear.
Okay.
Even the second track that we thought was going to be a reggae track that turned out to be
Yeah, the High Selassie, right. Yeah.
That was a different kind of sound. So then this was definitely a different kind of sound.
Yeah, the last one fits where it fits, but it doesn't necessarily fit.
So this
My
was
head.
called.
Sorry.
This one was a guy and a girl.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
All right.
The guy on the guitar, I assume.
Yeah.
Both of them
no,
play.
it's the female
Two
on the guitar.
acoustics. Both of
Yeah.
them.
Okay.
Oh yeah, they're both on the
They
guitar.
both
Yeah,
playing
yeah,
acoustics.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
We've actually seen them perform live.
They kicked that
at
our
one
show.
of the- At the iAS Live Music Review event.
Okay,
No,
okay.
Demolish the Mic. Yeah, so they're really good. Really good. Yeah.
What I haven't done is given you my email address, because you need to get that to me.
All right. So
My email address is indiesoulmixer@gmail.com. That's indiesoulmixer@gmail.com.
now, Marco, you're gonna give your email again?
Once again, Marko at enjoyenterprises.com. Marko with a K, enjoy with an I.
All right, so a guy and a girl, they like it. They
Yeah.
really like it, and they want that music. So we're gonna get to the next song, and the next song is "I Found Him."
It cuts off. Does that happen with my phone? I think I see.
Somebody said,
Oh, and I'm on Instagram. Yeah, because then you lose it on Facebook.
Yeah. Yeah, I just got off Facebook.
And is this by Prick?
That I knew I could.
Priscilla.
And there were times when I chose the wrong instead of right. But through it all, you held me tight.
Love It or Lose It. All right, that was called I Found Him by Priscilla.
Priscilla, I like that. Priscilla.
I like that. It reminds me of that the conversation we were having about the nostalgia aspect because it has that 90s feel that that SWV-ish.
Yeah, it's got a bit of a commercial edge. So
but like it.
Yeah,
like it.
All right, let us know, guys.
What they say?
Like Love It or Lose It. What we got online?
Hey, shout out to Ken.
I heard you chuckle a little there.
He's saying I should have paid for him to come because he's giving his reviews out.
Well, we appreciate you spending your time, and of course lending us your ears. And this is just helping independent artists flourish. And just know that there are ears out there who want to hear good music, and if they're giving it out, then we're here for it. We're all for it. All right. So this is Ebony, and it's called Right Now.
I don't need a drink no more, but tonight I need a feel. Been struggling on the low, when I had enough of it, I quit. Gotta get it right, gotta get my fucking money right, gotta get my fucking bread up and all, gotta get it right. It ain't no fun now, being a broke bitch. Can't get my nails done because I got a better end. Gotta get my fucking bread up and all, gotta get it right. Gotta get my fucking money right, gotta get my fucking bread up and all, gotta get it right. Baby, tonight I'm leaving. That doesn't mean that I don't care. I gotta go, baby. Gotta get to the dough, gotta get to the guap, gotta get to this money, can't stop. Wanna be trying dividends, pointing at haters like hunting him. Playing on me goes like 10 plus 10. Yeah, I'm focused now, I need about 20 M's. I wanna be able to save my roses. I don't wanna spend it, no, I wanna hold it right now. Need it right now.
Right now.
Right now.
Right now.
Right now. Right now.
The remix.
Need it right now.
The live remix.
Right now. Need it.
All right, so that was
I need it right now.
That was Ebony. All right, so I'm just gonna give her a round of applause. Because any artist that goes into the studio, you spend your time, you spend your money, you spend your energy, deserves a round of applause, right? Just eat for effort, right?
Absolutely.
Pursue your passion, do what you do. I thought this was very clear as far as the audio was like really, really clear. So wherever she went, he knew what he was doing when he was pressing the buttons. I just can't give all the cursing. I thought it took away from the craft and the talent and the gift. That's my personal opinion, but I'm gonna let the professionals go ahead and hit it up.
I think the more you listen to it, the more that you could see that she's got a really nice voice,
right.
But it didn't really come across so much in that kind of vibe. I didn't think.
Right. And again, I mean, it's the commercialism of it. I mean, if it's just about the voice that she finds that, I mean, maybe that's what she wants. Maybe she wants to do more of what she hears on radio, because the R&B trap thing is and
I don't want R&B trap, but make me feel it, make me believe you. That's all. I didn't believe.
I just think that artists should get away from thinking, if that is what they're thinking, that by cursing it makes me like it more. It doesn't resonate. Like, oh wow, she said a curse, I like it. It takes away from it. Expand your vocabulary.
Yeah, that would work. That would work.
Yeah.
Because they say artists curse because they didn't have any other word. They couldn't think of any other words.
Right. Find another word to put there.
What? We've got some feedback.
No, some more people watching. Frank's there.
Okay. Hi, Frank.
I saw Amadou.
You can pull it forward.
Amadou.
Hey Amadou, I haven't seen you for a while. So there's people turning on.
All right, iAS Live Music Review. Thank you for joining us. We're listening to.
Put myself in the picture.
You are tuned into the iAS Live Music Review. We want to thank you so much for tuning in with us. If you have stage fright, then you need to be a ghostwriter. Let's work on licensing.
Waters in the building. Give a shout out to G Waters in the building.
Waters in the building. We got Connecticut in the building. Q Banger in the building. This is behind the scenes action right here. So we're going to listen to Lemzy. Lemzy, this is called Figure 8 Flip, and he's out of the UK.
Oh, hey. All right.
All right?
Don't know.
He deals with a gentleman from Indelible Conscious, who is an organization that unites independent artists worldwide. And he sent this music in on behalf of Lemzy.
But why? Don't you fear not being around?
I see her living a life where I could have accomplished something and didn't. That's what I feel.
Let's let the beat sizzle, man. The tune is so nice that I have to shout out riddle, fam. Now come follow me like I've got the fiddle, man. Do it for your radio, audio, and the visuals, man. Grew up with Keno, Ghetto, Dizzy, and some Bizzle, man. Now I'm trying to overlap the rapping on a little, man. Wanna make the right move, even with no middle, man. So even when I lose, I win like Eminati, Strickle Jack. But this ain't no contest, no conscious, no contest. That's the meaning of a freestyle. You see the beat out, just be wild. Rising rhyming just like you will see now. Just deep out my peace clouds, all of the nonsense. Cause I can twist the flip it upside down and rearrange my things. No wider the hyping like Lucas, man. This ain't a beta thing. I ain't dusty or rusty, I'm trying to bring the flavor in. Cause Mad Max and Mike Mill swear I've heard the strangers fix up. Reversing verses, we stay averse to perversity. Murder beats rehearsing, not nervous or even earnestly. Know that we ain't gonna stop till we're heard universally. I quote when the mic's on, Master Freddie Mercury like Flora meets the person. Merging myself in the term I see. Certainly my urge to be heard and beats for eternity. Each word I see with certainty, something they prefer to see. I'm working through the word and schemes like it's a damn emergency. Hey, and this is my surgery. Man of me therapy, feel so relevant. Giving out melodies, taking in the energy. Hope they remember me. This is what I'm meant to be. In this lifetime, right. But the next time, there's loads of us who finish lost. All night flying, there'll be rats high. It's a crack, guys, those of you who need them lost. Yeah, and Lupe asked if we are apparition, distracted wisdom. I'm only here to try your traditions. I'm a British, but you ain't even gotta be black to listen. Scrap the vision. One in time, my guys, then just have to
Give the UK some props.
The artist is called Lemzy, Lemzi. Alright, so
Lemzy.
yes, Lemzy. And of course that was sent by Main Cuz, who's out in the UK, and his organization is called Indelible Conscious. And again, he has a roster of independent artists of all genres that he just unites because he likes them and then he pushes them and promotes them. So he submitted that on his behalf. And then Lemzy has joined iAS Music on Facebook, Instagram. So we want to thank Lemzy for joining the team as well. Hi, we see you. Thank you for joining us. This is the iAS Live Music Review. I am your host, Double VIKED, and what we're doing is reviewing music live from artists all over the world. To our last track, and this is Back on the Block. It's called Back on the Block, and the artist is Amasai Soul.
Amasai Soul.
It was produced by iCree somebody's mother.
It's one of your own.
This is Amasai Soul, just taking it back to memory lane, you know. Ever since I went back to the block, I remember the time when I was a kid. All I did, passing time, kicking rhyme, just passing time. Ever since I went back to the block, I remember the time when I was a kid. All I did, passing time, kicking rhyme. Kissing at the door, 'cause we Ever since I went back to the block, I remember the time when I was a kid. All I did, passing time, kicking rhyme. All I did, yeah. Ever since I went back to the block, I remember the time when I was a kid. All I did, passing time, kicking rhyme. Passing time, hanging out, cruising with my homies.
All right.
Yes.
All right. That was Homicide Soul. And that was called Back on the Block. Tell us if you like it, love it, or lose it.
I'm biased because my Messiah has been in rotation on Rhythm and Soul Radio. She's performed with us in the past, so I'm already gonna like it. I was predisposed to liking it.
All right now.
No, you shouldn't do that. You shouldn't be influenced in that way.
Yeah, I shouldn't be,
But it is.
But I was.
But it was good.
It was good.
But you know, even as a true friend, if it wasn't, you would have said so.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
sure. I've heard better.
If it wasn't up to the standards that I've heard before, I
Right.
certainly would say,
Yeah.
that's not what I'm used to from my Messiah. But it is what I'm used to.
And
from
if
my
you
Messiah,
guys
so.
don't know, Messiah Soul, what you just heard is our one and the only a lady a bug. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, again, this is the iAS Live Music Review. Please catch us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at iAS Music, also known as Independent Artists, okay? If you want to submit your music, you can always send us music to iasmusicsubmit@gmail.com. We've got Mike and Marko in the building. If you were with us live earlier and gotten all that information, South by Southwest, Rhythm and Soul Radio, there's a convention, what?
South by Southwest is the music festival,
right.
the convention in March 2019. RhythmandSoulRadio.com. They can listen 24 hours a day.
And your email?
Marko at EnjoyEnterprises.com. Marko with a K,
Marko with
an
a K.
I. And then
Mike Ashley, indiesoulmixer@gmail.com.
Okay.
Give a last couple of shout outs. Kerry, Cousin Kerry, hey. Steve Thompson, thanks to all for joining. Tyrone Burkett.
Tyrone Burkett.
When it's loaded. And thanks for joining us. Yeah.
Yes. Of course, we'll put the date out on the website. Remember, you can catch all episodes at www.icreeupre, that's ICREEUPREE.com. All right, /IASTV.